Hey guys, welcome back to 702 Motoring in Las Vegas. Okay, tonight we've got a special feature bike. This is a 2019 Street Glide CVO Boom Audio 2 system. Customer had problems out of it since day one. It's never worked right. It's blowing speakers. Wasn't really happy with the sound system. So this bike actually had 4 Harley amps in it. It was craziness. It had one in the fairing, one in each saddlebag, and one underneath the touring pack. 4 amps. Had touring pack speakers, your 5x7 in the lids, had uppers and lowers. All the amps are out, all the wiring's out, it's been gutted. We've got 2 Soundigital 800.4 Evo X2 amplifiers. And we're going to do our demos on our bikes now with our fairings off. That way you guys can see the wiring that we do. So that's a good indication. If the wiring on your bike doesn't look like that, take it back. Because that's what it should look like. And we put a lot of pride in the wiring that we do. And all the customers appreciate that when we work on their bikes. We don't take any shortcuts. We don't cut any corners. It is beautiful each and every time. So we've got custom grills, Diamond Audio MO75T shallow horns, upper and lower, MS Pro 65 mids, top and bottom. 1-800.4 is running that. 8 speakers right there. 4 horns on 2 channels and 4 mids on the other 2 channels. We tune our horns separately from the mids. We feel it gives you a lot better sound. So 800.4 Evo X2 running the front. In the rear, same thing in a touring pack, our custom grills. They do take 2 half-inch spacers. These aren't regular spacers. This is a special spacer to fit the mid. It's not too bad, considering what you have to do. And you can still have someone that can sit back there. Even, a healthy person can still sit back here. So in the lids, this bike had 5x7s, factory. So what we have now is a 702 Motoring exclusive. The first kit was installed on this bike. It's a 2014 to 2023 CVO 5x7 to 6x9 adapter kit. This is what it looks like. This is what it comes with. It is a close, not identical, but close to another manufacturer that makes this product. Trying to get it on the market. We've got black screws for your 6x9s versus silver screws. We spent a little extra money with the hardware, guys, because we just think it looks better. They're on our website. That's the SKU number right there. 189 is what we sell them for. This bike had electric locks. So this is a prototype. You're going to need this spacer. It's not going to work without the spacer. And this is a prototype spacer, and it's successful. We've got to source the material to make it. Then we'll start making it. But right now, we don't have them available for power locks. So with that being said, on this bike, what we did is we took the power. Well, for the guys that are familiar with CVOs, we've got a big harness back here. And we're putting a harness up here for our speakers. It wasn't necessary to have that big bulky harness in the back. We removed it. We dynamite material covered the hole. We tied in his LED. Well, not the LED lighting, I apologize. The electric lock lights, or not the lights, electric lock power going into our quick disconnects. And we tie it all into one spot. Make it a lot cleaner. Clean up the saddlebag a lot. And this paint job on this bike is beyond awesome. I mean, I'm just gonna let you guys take a look at it here. Just kind of, it's a beautiful paint job. Look at that. I mean, there's skulls everywhere, even under the seat. So whoever did this paint job, it's kind of cool the way I got the LEDs to make red eyes. That's pretty dope, actually. That is pretty neat. I mean, that was an accident, guys, but it looks pretty dope. I think you should airbrush some red eyes right there. It'd be pretty cool. So, let's just check out this paint job for a second here. It's pretty awesome. CVO is pretty dope. The side panels. I mean, there's no shortcuts on this paint job. It's beautiful. Probably got some glare, but he's like, skulls, rare. even on the lowers. And the fairing is beautiful. Look at that. Got 3 skulls. I mean, it's nice. Look at that detail. It's pretty awesome, even inside the eye sockets. This is the other side plate right here. Look at that. All right, guys. So 1 pair of Diamond Audio MP694 coax horns. 3 pairs of Diamond Audio MS Pro 65 mids. 3 pairs of MO75T shallow horns. Custom built in the grills, Diamond Audio grills all the way around. And 2 Soundigital 800.4 Evo X2 amplifiers. We're using a Metra saddle trap amplifier mount. As you can tell, both amps fit perfectly. It's like parking 2 cars in a 2-car garage. I mean, it's just perfect. And it works really good. So on street glides, we always protect these amplifiers before we put this fairing back on. We surround this with some material that we use to keep the moisture off of the amplifiers. Because street glides are known, even the newer models, 14 and up, for slightly getting some moisture in that fairing. It's a possibility. We don't want anything to happen to the amplifiers, so therefore we are going to do what we can to protect them. So let's hear what this sounds like. All right, so one customer wanted us to listen to Van Halen Eruption. Guy, listen, we can't use music like that. We're not allowed to, and they will strike our channel, and we won't be able to post anymore. So Tom MacDonald lets us use his music. It's either that or YouTube free music, so we think this is a better choice. This is I Don't Care. Let's do it.
Everybody wants to tell me how I've changed. I think somehow I'm responsible for bodies filling graves. If I made the songs they wanted, were they fans I could have saved? Man, that's a lot of weight. I thought it would be great to entertain, and now I understand why mumble rappers say the things they say. They don't want any obligation to the fan base they create. I guess my morals won't allow me to be famous if it's fake. I barely made it. I was living in the ghetto, always praying my potential wouldn't go to waste before I could escape it. I just had a mental breakdown, rent was due, I couldn't pay it. Killing roaches, scraping guts off all the plates and being patient. Ay, living in the hood, could've got me killed. Kitchen full of rats, stomach never filled. They cut off the lights, couldn't pay the bills. I was always sick, couldn't buy the pills. Girlfriend almost left me, we were broken, we were desperate. Right before it got too heavy, I went viral off a record. Ay. Never signed a deal, I did it on my own. I made all the beats, I write every song. They did not believe I knew it all along. Told me I was weak, I showed them I was strong. Never should've bet against me. Thought my anxiety was gonna wreck me. Thought my depression would get in my head for a second and leave, but it never left me. Everybody says I changed up, cause I had nothing and I came up, now someone never laid up, so say some, oh, baby, everything you say, bro, I don't care, no, I don't care, bro, fame won't ever make me change, so I don't care, no, I don't care, no. Honestly, it's bothered me since I've become this famous. People comment like I don't see what they're saying. I get death threats every day and so my family call me garbage, call me racist. Try to tell my therapist that I'm afraid, I can't explain it. Back up, don't touch me, I'm anxious. All of this money I'm banking don't make me happy. I can't win, don't get it wrong. No, I'm thankful, wanted attention. It had been pressure from standards of... Honestly, I'm sick to death of hearing the complaints. Everybody wants to tell me how I've changed. I think somehow I'm responsible for bodies filling graves. If I made the songs they wanted, were they fans I could have saved? Man, that's a lot of weight. I thought it would be great to entertain, and now I understand why mumble rappers say the things they say. They don't want any obligation to the fan base they create. I guess my morals won't allow me to be famous if it's fake. I barely made it. I was living in the ghetto, always praying my potential wouldn't go to waste before I could escape it. I just had a mental breakdown, rent was due, I couldn't pay it. Killing roaches, scraping guts off all the plates and being patient. Ay, living in the hood, could've got me killed. Kitchen full of rats, stomach never filled. They cut off the lights, couldn't pay the bills. I was always sick, couldn't buy the pills. Girlfriend almost left me, we were broken, we were desperate. Right before it got too heavy, I went viral off a record. Ay, never signed a deal, I did it on my own. I made all the beats, I write every song. They did not believe I knew it all along. Told me I was weak, I showed them I was strong. Never should've bet against me. Thought my anxiety was gonna wreck me. Thought my depression would get in my head for a second and leave, but it never left me. Everybody says I changed up, cause I had nothing and I came up, now someone never afraid of, so say some, oh, baby, everything you say, bro, I don't care, no, I don't care, bro, fame won't ever make me change, so I don't care, no, I don't care, no. Honestly, it's bothered me since I've become this famous. People comment like I don't see what they're saying. I get death threats every day, and so my family call me garbage, call me racist. Try to tell my therapist that I'm afraid I can't explain it. Back up, don't touch me, I'm anxious. All of this money I'm banking don't make me happy. I can't win, don't get it wrong. No, I'm thankful, wanted attention. It happened, pressure from standards established. Amplify anger and sadness, can't deny that it did damage. Hey, take the bucks I made, take off all the chains, take the braids out of my hair, laser the tattoos off my face. Stop comparing me to Hops and Token and FNM. I think they're great, but so am I, and I don't wanna be them. And I never change, but I'm not the same. I'm not the person that I was once. Alcoholic, always calling mama, always trying to borrow 50 bucks. Hey, I put my parents in debt, I have embarrassed my friends. I didn't care if I died, I was honestly hopeful that I wouldn't wake up again. But I'm back now, knocked me down to that mat, but now I stand proud. Last round, believe me, I'm ready to scrap until they back down. Doctor gave me pills, told me I was sad, never took them though. Threw them in the trash, made a couple mil, money doesn't last. Trying to smile a bit, living in the past. Everybody says I changed up, cause I had nothing then I came up. Now I'm someone they're afraid of. So say something.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I changed the ignition on his bike, so it times out automatically. So, pretty sure you guys don't want to hear Tom MacDonald's song start from the beginning again, so we're going to wrap it up right there. Bike sounds awesome. What would we put it at here? Just hit reset. But I think it was 132 or high 132, maybe 130. I didn't. It was 132 at least. I know that. So, sounds awesome, guys. Sounds crystal clear. You guys know how we do it here at 702 Motoring. And this bike does not have a DSP. So, with that being said, we're going to throw a DSP on a bike. We're going to throw the new Diamond audio on there so you guys can get to hear both ways, same sound system. Sound fair? I know you guys are curious about that. A lot of drama in a DSP category. Again, it's just our opinion. It has nothing to do with anybody else. Just our opinion. This bike here, we're going to do this one next. It's got no radio in it. We're going to throw a SoundStream Reserve in it. Of course, the Diamond audio in the front and 6x9s in the rear, cut-in kit. I got the bike for a little bit of time, so maybe this one here, I'll do it with and without a DSP. So, and do videos side by side so we can hear the difference and see what the numbers are different. You know, I think we'll probably do that just because we probably should. All right, guys, 702 Motoring Las Vegas. You know how we do it. Talk to you guys soon.